Good evening. My name is Ong. I'm from a Maverick, which is a public relations company. Normally, as a commercial public relations company, we deal with the private sector. We like dealing with the private sector because they're very fast in decision making, efficient. We don't deal so much with NGOs or government aid agencies because there's this huge amounts of paperwork that you need to do before you can do any work. But in 2005, we did an exception because it was an extremely interesting project. It was a project in Aceh. Aceh, as you know, is up in North Sumatra, and it's a fabulous place, beautiful place. But on Boxing Day of 2004, the Asian tsunami struck, and after it struck, Aceh was totally in ruins. Families, hundreds of thousands of people were reported lost or dead. Families lost their loved ones, and the process, the painful process of recovery, reconstruction began. Lots of aid agencies went in, governments went in, and governments particularly started pledging huge amounts of money for the rebuilding of Aceh. But 1 year after the tsunami, Aceh was still very much in ruins, and the money that was supposed to come in for the rebuilding of Aceh still remained pledges. It had not materialized. So the Indonesian government, under BRR, the Aceh Reconstruction Agency, had to demonstrate that they actually had been spending whatever money that was given to it wisely, and that they deserved the rest of the money pledged to them so that they can rebuild Aceh. So this man, Kuntoro, was given the responsibility of heading BRR. And 1 year at the anniversary of the tsunami, they were to hold a huge event that featured the president of Indonesia coming down and giving a speech and telling the world how much Indonesia had done in Aceh. One of the things that they felt was very important was that it had to have a professionally run, efficient media center, so that the story of Aceh's reconstruction could be told by foreign reporters and local reporters very effectively. So they got us in. We had 2 weeks to get together a team of 25 people, and we set up the media center at Shah Kuala University. And we ran it from 1st December to 27th December. We focused essentially on what we felt journalists needed to do a good job, to write their stories. So, you know, when they came in, if they needed translators or fixers, we had a list of translators or fixers for them. They needed cars, we would rent cars for them. Also at the center, we had a notice board which, once you walk in, had a look at it, you would know what was happening for the day and what was happening for the next 2 or 3 days. All the NGOs would put up their notices there so that it served as a central place where they could get information. We also brought our own cameraman. We also brought film crew, and we provided editorial services. We had about 4 editors there just to write copy for the other areas of BRR, which we anticipated would not have the capacity. So as a result of that, we managed to do more than 50 interviews, issue 86 press conferences, which were mainly used by NGOs, had about 1,300 visitors. But were we actually successful? Did we actually create an environment which the journalists liked and produce?
My name is Steve Marshall from ABC TV Australia, and I found the media centre extremely helpful. The resources here have been fantastic. The staff have been great. It's been a very enjoyable experience.
Frankly, couldn't believe it. It's probably the nicest place I've seen for media in years of working at CNN, Wall Street Journal, now. It's air conditioned. It's wireless. People actually knew what they were talking about behind the desk. There's a board, there's press releases.
The facilities are perfect. You can't do better.
我觉得这次的你们的工作为我在这边的采访起到很大的帮助的作用，所以在这边也向所有你们新闻中心工作的所有的工作人员表示感谢，谢谢。
There was the reporter from China, and we also had reporters from neighboring
So
countries
far,
like
the
Singapore.
media center is very nice, and I find the people here are very friendly.
This media center has been excellent. They have provided everything from just a shoulder to lean on, asking questions about events. The high-speed internet is indispensable. The best in Indonesia. I have not seen it better.
So, what we had were very satisfied customers, happy reporters, really. And essentially what made them happy was the Wi-Fi, the internet access, air conditioning as well, because they got to go out and in sweaty conditions the whole day. But also really we brought a customer service mentality to servicing them. And that I felt made all the difference. So next time when, should there be any reconstruction and recovery, do not forget the communications. It's all important. Well, it's great for you to do great work. It's also important that you communicate well and have happy journalists. Thank you.